नमस्ते सभी लोगों को। हेलो, कैसे हैं सब लोग। आज हम लोग नंबर सिस्टम पर अपना पहला लेक्चर शुरू करने जा रहे हैं। इस चैप्टर में हम ये देखते हैं कि नंबर्स कितने टाइप के होते हैं और हमारे लिए कितने नंबर्स रेलिवेंट हैं। सो लेट्स चेक दिस आउट। लेट मी स्टार्ट विद नेचुरल नंबर्स। नाउ all the counting numbers are known as natural numbers। कोई डाउट की बात नहीं है। काउंटिंग नंबर्स, हम काउंटिंग कहां से शुरू करते हैं? 1 2 3 4। सो 1 2 3 4 5 700 9001 till infinity। all the counting numbers are known as natural numbers। then next topic is whole numbers। Now 0 plus, which means 0 1 2 3 8080 any number that starts with 0, that is whole number। Now we talk about integers। Integers are those numbers which are on either side of the number line। Now what exactly is a number line? A number line is like this: natural numbers, whole numbers। The only difference is this is negative and this is positive, which means 1 would be positive, this one would be minus, this is this is 2, this one would be minus 2, this one would be 3, this one would be minus 3। So check this out। So integers are those numbers which can be represented on a number line। That is it। इससे ज्यादा, इसके बाद बस एक टॉपिक और बचता है, which is rational numbers, which means anything which is in the form of p by q, a by b, c by d, r by s, or anything like x by y। Now remember, all these denominators q, b, d, s, y shall never be equal to 0, which means any number which does not have a denominator which is equal to 0, that means it is a rational number। So ये वाला जो चैप्टर है, the chapter right now which we will be studying at the moment, number system। In this chapter we'll be doing addition, subtraction of rational numbers and finding numbers in between those rational numbers। So this is what the idea, and this is what that is how the questions that's what you will have to solve। और ये बेसिक है, इसमें ज्यादा मुश्किल नहीं है। चेक दिस आउट। नेचुरल नंबर किसको कहते हैं? ऑल द काउंटिंग नंबर्स 1 2 3 4 5 700 whatever till infinity, that is natural numbers। when we talk about whole numbers, starting with 0, all the natural numbers, that becomes whole numbers। then we have integers either side of the number line। we see minus 3 here, we see 3 here, we see minus 2 here, we see 2 here। so similarly, the moment we go further on, it goes on and we reach at minus infinity, it goes on and we reach at positive infinity। this is what integers, rational numbers। check this out। p, q shall never be equal to 0, p could be 0, a, b shall never be equal to 0, b I am talking about shall never be equal to 0 in fraction c by d, d shall never be equal to 0 in fraction r by s, s shall never be equal to 0। similarly, in fraction x and y, rational number x and y, x by y, x could be 0 but y can never be equal to 0। similarly, we can say that 0 is a rational number as well। why 0 is a rational number? because 0 can have a denominator as 1, so it can definitely be termed as the rational number, as a rational number। we can see pi। okay, we will talk about pi a little later। now check this out। there are two types of rational numbers। one is terminating and non-terminating rational numbers. Now what I mean by terminating rational number, for example, let's say 4 by 5, which is equal to 0.8. I can have n number of zeros, but which is not going to count. So 0.8, I cannot have anything more than that. That means it is a terminating rational number. However, if I divide, let's say 2 by 3, then I get 0.6666. It can also be called as 0.67. So that's how it is. Very simple it is. Terminating and non-terminating rational numbers. We talk about pi. As I told you earlier, pi is a non-terminating rational number. Why non-terminating? Because the value of pi 22 by 7, you must have used pi in circles, you must have used pi, you will be using pi in mensuration when we will be calculating the areas and the areas and the perimeters of cylinder and cone, few more stuff as well. So pi 22 by 7, it's a non-terminating rational number. So this is what the entire chapter talks about, right Shashwat?
Yes.
Nothing more than that?
Nice, sir.
And anything am I missing out? You sure? Let's do certain questions on based on these kind of based on this explanation. Let's do certain questions. Let's check them out. Any doubt, any questions, you can always go to the comment section and ask me anything what you want. Any question, I mean to say any question. Why? Because none question is a stupid question. Every question has to be answered, and every question is supposed to be answered. So yeah, Shashwat, next question. Anyone?
Yes, sir. Find a rational number between 3 by 8 and 2 by 5.
So what I have to find, I should do it from here. Okay. How many?
Find a rational number.
Or rational number
Between 3 by 8,
3 by 8 and
2 by 5.
2 by 5. See, so I have a method for you. Very simple method it is. We'll see this, that in 2 by 8, 3 by 8 and 2 by 5, we can find out a middle number. A middle number, how can we do that? We'll do simply 1 by 2 by 3 by 8 plus 2 by 5. See what we get? 1 by 2. This is one of the methods. This is just a method. Once you do this, you'll find exactly only one number you'll be able to find out. Check this out. 8 5s are 40. What we get? 3 5s are 15 and 2 8s are 16. So that makes it 31. 1 by 2 into 31 by 40, which makes it 31 by 80 is our number. Right, Shashwat? Is that the right answer?
Yes, sir.
How did we get this? There are two. We have to find one number in between, one rational number, not one number, one rational number between 3 by 8, which is a fraction, 2 by 5, again a fraction. What I did, I multiplied by half and added both of them. I added 3 by 8 plus 2 by 5 and I multiplied it by half. The half of both numbers is going to be 31 by 80. That's the simplest method. That's what we have. Now just imagine if we have to find, let's say how many? 5?
Yes, sir.
Let's say we have to find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 8 and 2 by 5. So we found one. Now let's say how we find out 5. What we do, we multiply both of them by one common factor. One common factor, what I say by common factor? Had it been 2 by 8, I would have done the, had the denominator been the same, then I would have found it out straight away. But in this case, we do not have same denominators. What we are going to do, we are going to use a formula. Let's check this formula. So the formula says we have to find, let's say 5 rational numbers between, let's say 2 by 5 and 3 by 8. So I have to assume one of them as x and one of them as y. Now x should be less than y. Let's check this. So which one is smaller? If I divide 2 by 5, I get 0.4. If I divide 3 by 8, I get 0.3. 0.3 and then 0.5, 0.35. So definitely this one is 3 by 8 is smaller than 2 by 5. So what I do, I have a formula. I make it as x. So let 3 by 8 is equal to x and 2 by 5 is equal to y. So what I do, I put them in a formula which is y minus x by n plus 1. Now this n is exactly like this 5. Now this, if I have to find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 8 and 2 by 5, so this 5 is this n. So check this out, what I did, y is 2 by 5, 2 by 5 minus 3 by 8 divided by 5 plus 1. This is what I did. Now I'm going to do it a little further. Let's check this out. So 2 by 5, that makes it 40. 40. 2 8s are 16 minus 5 3s are 15 divided by 6 by 1, which is equal to 1 by 40 divided by 6 by 1, which is equal to 1 by 40 into 1 by 6, which is equal to 1 by 240. Now this 240, I just have to add it. Now this way I found out d, which is equal to d. Now I will do x plus d, that would be my first number, x plus 2d, that would be my second number, similarly x plus 3d, x plus 4d, and x plus nd, and then I reach y. That's what the idea is. Let's do this. So 3 by 8 plus 1 by 240, which gives you the number 240, with 30, 90 plus 1 makes it 91 by 240, then I get 92 by 240, right? Then I get 93 by 240. How I am getting this? This is exactly like this. Then I get 94 by 240, which is this. If you add this, you get this. If you add, for example, how I got this, check this out. 3 by 8 plus 2 by 240. 2d means d is equal to 240. So 2d is equal to 2 by 240. Right, Shashwat?
Yes, sir.
That's how we get it.
Yes,
so 240 is here. Once again, what we get? 90 plus 2, which is 92. When I get 3d, I'll get, instead of 2, I'll get 3. When I get 4, I'll get fourth term, I get x plus 4d, and similarly, all these numbers are right there. So check this out. The next would be 95 by 240, and that's how we do these. We find out that what exactly is right there in between them. तो इट्स अ वेरी इजी चैप्टर, बहुत आसान चैप्टर है ये, इतना मुश्किल नहीं है. अगर आप इसको, बस ये 3 चीजें आपको समझनी है. नेचुरल नंबर किसको कहते हैं, होल नंबर बहुत इजी है, इंटीजर जो मैंने मिटा दिया, रैशनल नंबर्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ रैशनल नंबर्स जो आपने 8th स्टैंडर्ड में किया हुआ है. लेकिन यहाँ पर हम रैशनल नंबर्स के बीच में से हम n number of rational numbers which are lying between x and y, we can find that out. Right, Shashwat? Any other question you might have?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Just wait a minute. Besides, इसमें आप लोग जितनी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, जितना ज्यादा आप लोग क्वेश्चंस बनाएंगे, उतना ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा. मैं रेफर करता हूं, मैं हमेशा कहता हूं कि एनसीईआरटी की किताबें बेस्ट बुक्स हैं. Why? Because it gives you the thorough knowledge about anything. NCERT gives you the thorough knowledge for anything on this planet. Any competition you want to crack, NCERT is the best book. Yes, Shashwat, give me any other question.
Find 4 rational numbers between 3 by 7 and 5 by 7.
So now we just talked about that kind of scenario where the denominator happens to be exactly the same, and that's what we are supposed to do. Now what I do, now one of them is 3 by 7, definitely it is lesser than 5 by 7. So what I do, I multiply both of them with, let's say, some common integer, some common natural number, yeah. So I make it like let's say any particular number. Let me say I multiply with them by let's say 5. So let's see what I get. So 3 by 7 into 5 to 5 and 5 by 7 to 5 to 5. So check this out. It becomes 15 by 35 and the next number becomes 25 by 35. How many I have to find? 4 of them. Next number could be 16 by 35. Check this out. Next would be 17 by 35, 18 by 35, 19 by 35, 23 by 35, 24 by 35, and we have 25 by 35. How many did we find? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it's a very simple formula. It is also, we can also call it as the third formula of the third method to find the in between rational numbers, and that's how it is. Simple. Any question, Shashwat?
नहीं सर, हो गया बस.
And any other question you might want me to do?
No sir.
So I hope you'll be able to do the first exercise. First exercise is easy then. Any question that you might find interesting in first exercise?
Yes sir, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Every natural number is a whole number?
Every natural number is a
Whole number.
whole number. You want, what is it? Like, are you telling me or are you asking me?
True, false.
So you are asking me whether it is. So what are natural numbers? Check this out. They start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what are whole numbers? They start with 0. So definitely not every natural number is a whole number, but every natural number is a whole number, yes. However, every whole number is not a natural number. Right, Shashwat?
Yes sir.
Any other question?
Yes sir. Every integer is a whole number?
So next question is, every integer is a
Whole number.
whole number? No, I won't say that, because integers are on this half, this negative side, and this is the positive side. Whole number starts from here and goes till here. So every integer is not a whole number. Yes, next.
Every integer is a rational number?
Every integer is a rational number. Yes. Absolutely. Why? Because every integer, you check this out, are rational number. The only condition is, for rational number is P by Q, where Q shall not be equal to 0, and where every integer can be represented on the number line, and we cannot have we can have negative and positive of it, but the denominator can never be 0.
Every rational number is an integer. It is an integer.
Every
Rational number is an integer.
Every rational number is an integer. Yes. Why? Because every rational number is in the form of P by Q. Everything which is in the form of P by Q can be represented on the number line, irrespective of the sign. चाहे वो पॉजिटिव हो, चाहे वो नेगेटिव हो, यदि वो रैशनल है तो उसे हम नंबर लाइन पर दिखा सकते हैं. That's the idea. Yes. Any other?
Nice sir.
I think first exercise shall be over.
Yes sir.
Anything? So अगर आप लोगों को फर्स्ट एक्सरसाइज में हम यहाँ पर 3 बुक्स के बारे में बता रहे हैं. The first one is NCERT, the second one is RS Agrawal, ninth class RS Agrawal, Veena Agarwal, and third one is RD Sharma. If you are facing any kind of problem with this first exercise, do let me know in the comment section, and I'll definitely help you with the answer of that. So yeah, thank you very much. Like it, subscribe it, and yes, study carefully, because 9th standard, I keep on saying this, 9th standard is the class where you make or break a career. You start a career with 9th standard, so always go for the right start. हमें शुरुआत अच्छी करनी चाहिए, और अगर शुरुआत अच्छी होगी तो अंत भी इसका अच्छा ही होगा. धन्यवाद सभी लोगों को, धन्यवाद सभी लोगों को, गुड लक भी है.